Okay, so we'll keep it very short because everyone wants to go back to their home and we are running short of time. So just give me your single phone. I'll give you two options. Should I explain you the entire part B of the rulebook, or should I tell you the failures the last year's teams faced during the TI, which because of which they were not able to clear the TI? पक्का? Okay. So यहाँ से what are the PPTs are almost 20-30 minutes के हो गए. So I'll only focus on the failures because अभी तक तुम लोगों ने सब सीख लिया कि डिजाइनिंग कैसे करना है, सस्पेंशन पॉइंट से पावर ट्रेन, रोल केज, चैसिस जो भी रहेगा, मैन्युफैक्चरिंग के बारे में बता दिया रहेगा तुम्हें स्पीकर्स ने, देन तुम्हें ड्राइवर सिलेक्शन का बता दिया. All these things will come into the picture once you drive the vehicle on the dynamic events at the event site. So we'll start. And before that, I'll just show you some stats because it is very important for the new teams to understand why doing mock TI at your college is important. Because जो भी तुम्हारा efforts है before the event, for example, the mBAJA event is in second week of January. तो जो भी तुम काम कर रहे हो उसके पहले 2-3 mock होना चाहिए TI का. Okay. So ये process है. In general, I'll explain you. The mechanical aspect, the part B is common for mBAJA, HBAJA, ABAJA and EBAJA. There will be a parallel bay running for the EBAJA, which will be looking into the electrical aspect. For HBAJA, there will be a CNG kit and the engine check. And for the ABAJA, it will be the autonomous kit check. And we have the industry professionals. So I'll be only covering the mechanical aspect because Raymond has already cleared the electrical aspect. And for the HBAJA and ABAJA, we will be doing a virtual workshop on YouTube or somewhere. Okay. So this is the trend, you can see. As Pranav said, on the first day, the Wednesday, the number of teams attempting the TI is very less on the side. And the event is of only 4 days. So 4 दिन में अगर तुमने first day पे TI attempt ही नहीं किया, तो 25% of the जो तुम्हारा है event का, वो waste हुआ है. And कभी भी कि तुम कितना भी पढ़ लो, for example, exam के लिए भी तुम पढ़ते रहोगे ना, exam देने तक तुम पढ़ते रह जाओगे. तो एक बार के mock TI दे दो, क्या होगा 4 करेक्शन के लिए 40 आएंगे, but you'll be focused कि you'll have to work only on this 40 parameters which will help you to get the sticker. TI sticker भी मिल गया तो भी तुम्हारा काम नहीं होगा. TI के बाद इलेक्ट्रिकल का भी स्टिकर चाहिए तुम्हें for EBA teams and then brake clear करना है. So we'll go on to the brake का on the later aspect. So it is very important that you attempt the TI on the first day itself. The old team the ratio on the first day is higher when we compare it with the new team. And there's a sudden increase on the day 2, which is Thursday, and this creates a chaos during the TEJ process. And personally, from the BAJA organizing side, we do not want people to come at a single time. We want the teams to plan accordingly and come at the technical evaluation process of the first day, so that we need to get the TI clear. Okay, so this is the stats. So we are not showing you the value; we are just showing you the percentage terms. Because we do not want to demotivate anyone. It is very important that you should be highly motivated when you're coming for the event. So let's start here. Common mistakes that refrains you from qualifying the TI. We are focusing on only 12 to 13 parameters because हमने ये देखा है कि ये जो changes होते हैं या ये जो issues होते हैं, इसकी वजह से maximum team clear नहीं करती TI. और अगर TI clear भी करती है, वो second day में करती है. I've seen few people here who clear the TI on the dynamic day, basically the Friday, 6 o'clock, and then they come at the break side day, which becomes very difficult for us as from organizing side to manage. 6 o'clock, there's not a proper visibility also, so we cannot perform the break test at 6:30 p.m. But we still try to accommodate you people because we can understand that good amount of efforts has been taken into the picture throughout the year. Okay, so inappropriate fire extinguisher. The rating is something that has to be followed by all the teams, and it is something that the teams do not take into the consideration until unless you people come at the event side. Fire extinguisher का mounting किधर भी लग जाता है, उसका भी proper location देख कहाँ पे fire extinguisher mount होना चाहिए. Then the clearance, the radial clearance around the knob is also given, so that has to be followed. Then the power drain guards, जो भी तुम्हारा CVT casing होता है या फिर जो भी तुम्हारे inboard rotors होते हैं, उसको कैसे case कर रहे हो, because it is very important that another person, like for example the dynamic volunteer who's at the track, तुम्हारा गाड़ी का टॉप पे हुआ कुछ हुआ, तो अगर उसने हाथ डाला तो सीधा उसको CVT को टच नहीं होना चाहिए, ना कि गियर बॉक्स होना चाहिए. There should be proper casing and it should meet the minimum requirement as stated in the rule book. Splash shield, ये इशू मैक्सिमम टीम्स का आता है स्प्लैश शील्ड के रिगार्डिंग. तो स्प्लैश शील्ड कैसे बनाना है, उसका रूल क्या है, कितना पानी डालेंगे, क्या इन्फ्लो होना चाहिए, पानी से लीक क्यों होता है, और एंड में सब लोग आके ग्लू लगा देते हैं. Glue is not the method that you should follow at the event site. So not shaped such that spilled fuel runs out of vehicle, lack of seal, grommet and hole for fuel line, is passing through the splash shield and not covering the entire engine and the exhaust area. Transponder mounting. अभी भी टीम्स आ जाती है एक ही ट्रांसपोंडर लेके. So जो requirement है 2 transponders का, that has to be met. The distance, the place, everything has to be ensured by the teams. Brake lines. गाड़ी के अंदर भी ब्रेक लाइंस लिटरली इट शुड बी प्रॉपर्ली राउटेड. अभी अगर अपन ये देखेंगे दरवाजे का, तो वहाँ पे वो होता है नॉक जैसा, तो उससे रूट करना रहता है प्रॉपर्ली. सो तुम्हारा ब्रेक लाइन ड्राइवर के पैरों में एंटेंगल नहीं हो रहा है, और ए आर्म जब जो सस्पेंशन के लिंक्स है उस पे फंस नहीं रहा है. जिप टाइप यूज कर लो, बट बेटर इज ऑलवेज जहाँ पे तुम फिक्स करो प्रॉपर्ली. तो दैट इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल यू कैन डू. देन द लास्ट कट आउट इन फायरवॉल. कोई भी तुम्हारा वायर है, थ्रॉटल केबल है या ब्रेक के होसेस है, तो जो भी तुम्हारा फ्रंट से रेयर पार्ट ऑफ द एनवेलप में जा रहा है, इट हैज टू बी प्रॉपर्ली सेंट फ्रॉम द फायरवॉल. ट्राई करो उसके आगे कुछ तुम लगाओ सो दैट वो उसके वेयर ना हो तुम्हारा थ्रॉटल केबल है. पेडल स्टॉपर्स नहीं होते, ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है. बिकॉज इवेंट साइड पे पेडल स्टॉपर वेल्ड करने ट्राई करो कि इवेंट साइड पे आके तुम वेल्ड ना करो, कटिंग ना करो. छोटा मोटा रहेगा तो वो हो जाएगा तुम लोगों से क्लियर, बट वेल्डिंग एंड एवरीथिंग इट बिकम्स वेरी hectic for the team. So try to keep the pedal stoppers and also ensure the driver restraints. उनका जो वैलिडिटी है वो भी तुम इंश्योर करो कि ड्राइवर रिस्ट्रेंट्स होते हैं. बाय से इंडिया ने बहुत क्वेरीज आता है कि बाय से इंडिया इज पुटिंग अ year validity. We want the drivers and the team members should be safe. We do not want the same component that was purchased in 2017 is still being used in 2024 event. You will say the international event is not putting any restrictions, but we want that कोई भी kind of issue ना हो event side. That's why we have kept a 3-year deadline. Due to COVID, we have given one more year extension for the teams who have asked. Less than 2 threads projecting the past and in the nut. ब्रेक लाइट्स का जो एंगल होता है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू द हॉरिजॉन्टल प्लेन वो इंश्योर नहीं होता है. देन लॉकनेट्स नहीं यूज करते. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट यू यूज लॉकनेट्स. देन व्हील असेंबली विद नो पॉजिटिव लॉकिंग. लैक ऑफ HV insulated tools and PP to execute the swapping related battery swapping and everything. Okay, so this is something that we will start this year and this will be applicable for all the teams, old as well as new. What we are thinking is before the event, 2 months in advance, we'll share you the check sheet. What you people have to do is, you'll have to read the rows. Basically, we have divided the entire part B in 4 sections. You'll have to go through the 4 sheets. You'll have to ensure that the rules are met. तुम्हें बेसिकली अभी कोई है कि इसका क्लियरेंस 6 इंचेस होना चाहिए, तो तुम्हें उसका फोटो लेना है, उसका फाइल नेम बताएंगे क्या नाम से सेव करना है. तुम्हें वो चारों शीट्स जो है, यानी कि ऑलमोस्ट 400 रोज, व्हेन वी कंपाइल ऑल द 4 शीट्स, तुम्हें हमें जिप फाइल करके देना इमेजेस का. देन व्हाट वी विल डू इज विल असाइन यू अ टेक्निकल इवैल्यूएशन जज who will do the proper TI before the event, 15 days before the event. And this will be applicable only for the teams who support us, because we do not want कि तुम लोग आओ इवेंट साइट पे तुम्हारा TI हो. हम तुम्हारा TI पहले ही कर देंगे एक बार, बट उसके लिए तुम्हें एफर्ट देना पड़ेगा. तुम्हें हमें पहले देना पड़ेगा प्रॉपर्ली SCCs करके. एंड अगर कोई टीम चेन्नई की है, फॉर एग्जांपल वी आर हैविंग TJs in Chennai also. So if you support us by giving the entire section duly filled with proper images, we will send our TJ to your college. So it is optional for the teams who want to use this facility, they can opt. Okay, so this 4-wheel drive and everything has been explained, so I won't be explaining it to you. And only I'll focus on this part, which will be released in the latest amendment. So for all the MRTs, 4-wheel drive is compulsory. So assume that during the TI, you are having a 4-wheel drive vehicle, and you get your TI sticker cleared, you get your brake cleared and everything. But during your acceleration, you feel that your vehicle won't perform in a better way when you come with a four-wheel drive configuration. So you remove the front axle, you remove everything, linkages and everything. What we will do is we'll have a check, and this is the image of SE International event which was conducted this year. We'll have a roller at the TI and at all the dynamic events. Now the thing is, once you remove your basically when you convert your two-wheel from four-wheel drive to two-wheel drive by removing your axle, your point of the event will be reduced by 50%. For example, acceleration event 50 marks का है. तुम acceleration event के सामने आए, वहाँ पे 4 volunteers रहेंगे. They will check whether your vehicle is with four-wheel drive configuration or two-wheel drive. If your vehicle is with two-wheel drive configuration, they will note down your car number. It will be sent to the scoring team. So whatever your scoring would be done will be done with respect to 25 marks, and minimum marks will be 0. Negative में नहीं जाएंगे. So this is something which will be introduced, and this is a kind of a penalty. So it is very important that you come with a four-wheel drive vehicle, and which can be driven on all the dynamic events. And this is applicable for the endurance event also. So अगर 300 marks का endurance event है और तुम्हारा ग्रिड फॉर्मेशन पे फोर व्हील ड्राइव नहीं रहेगा, पिट एग्जिट पे अगर तुम्हारा फोर व्हील ड्राइव नहीं चल रहा है, पिट एंट्री पे नहीं चल रहा है, ट्रैक एंट्री पे नहीं हो रहा, तुम्हारा एवरी पॉइंट पे चेक पॉइंट रहेगा. So it is very important कि तुम जो आ रहे हो, the vehicle should be of very high quality four wheel drive configuration. Now the question should be, अगर हमारा switchable है, there were teams who were using switchable four wheel drives during the event. They can do that. At the start they should be having four wheel drive, but during the track course, start के आगे तुम कुछ भी करो, हमें नहीं फर्क पड़ता है, because that is the skill that you are using. You are trying to use your engineering skills by using a proper four wheel drive vehicle. जो switch हो सकता है, तुम्हें turn पे नहीं चाहिए four wheel drive, you just remove it by using your controller whatever you are having. So build quality has also been explained by a number of people. So this is just a like what does part B consist? It consists of 14 things, and this is something that you should aim for. Because if you are not getting this sticker, your entire effort of the year is wasted. And personally, we do not want teams' effort to be wasted. We want all the teams, maximum number of teams, to come at the event and participate in the endurance race. So all this part B.1 to B.14 will be explained virtually, maybe in the next week or next to next week. For the teams who are interested, we'll send the form. So now we'll go on to the brake test. Okay, is there any new team who knows what are the requirements? की brake test का length कितना होता है? What is the speed has to be achieved? Stopping distance कितना है? New team, old team, anyone? Okay, and rotation का भी एक लाइन है, कुछ पता है? कितना अलाउड है? 180 डिग्री. Okay, so अभी हम क्या करेंगे? वीडियो दिखाएंगे जिसमें ब्रेक टेस्ट क्लियर कैसे करना है और उसका रिक्वायरमेंट क्या है वो बताएंगे. प्रणव ने टेक्निकल एस्पेक्ट में बताया कि ब्रेक टेस्ट का डिजाइनिंग कैसा होना चाहिए, क्या होना चाहिए, पर ब्रेक टेस्ट का स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट पे क्या होना चाहिए, वहां के जो वॉलंटियर्स है और डायरेक्ट टीम है वो क्या चेक करेंगे, एग्जिट पॉइंट पे क्या होगा, स्पीड कितना मेंटेन करना, स्टॉपिंग डिस्टेंस कितना होना चाहिए, रोटेशन ऑफ द टायर कितना होना चाहिए, एंड व्हाट काइंड ऑफ वाइड स्ट्रिप वी हैव टू पुट. So can you play the video?
Welcome to the heart-pounding brake test event, a critical step in ensuring the safety and performance of every Baha'is in their vehicle. Before the thrill of the race, every team must face this rigorous test. The goal is clear: accelerate to a minimum speed of 40 kilometers per hour within a distance of just 200 feet. And here's the catch. The vehicle must come to a stop within a mere 26 feet, that is 8 meters of distance, with all four wheels locked simultaneously. And are you ensuring those wide radial strips on the tires? Our inspectors are vigilant, checking that every vehicle demonstrates effective high-speed braking. The vehicle must come to rest in almost straight line, as specified by our experienced inspectors. On successful completion of the brake test, the vehicle is considered for tech evaluation okay, and a third sticker is pasted on the vehicle. But here's a challenge unique to Baha'is India. Many teams use inboard brakes, which comes with their own intricacies. But This can lead to a delay in braking on one of the rear wheels, causing maximum rotation of 180 degrees. Effective braking in this scenario means that all four wheels stop rotating and the vehicle comes to an immediate halt. We keep an eye out for any wheel juddering caused by reactive forces on the rotors and the brake caliper, a sign of ineffective braking. Brake test, where speed meets precision and safety meets performance, ensuring every Baja India vehicle is ready for the ultimate challenge.
Thank you. Sir, okay. Can you open the Excel file? Okay, it's just an example of the check sheet that has been made. ऊपर ऊपर से 5 sheets रहेंगे. 4-wheel drive is not mandatory for EBA. It is mandatory for mBAJA, so it has to be duly filled. Basically, A column में rule number है, B में category, in this section B.1 से B.14 में, and which will be shared. So you have to fill this, and you have to give us the remark like if there's any value that has to be written. For example, 3 mm का thickness है, so you have to give us the value. If it is 3 mm, then you have to give us the report or something that can be justified. Once the TJ, the virtual TJ will be assigned to you, he will just re-verify it, and if you feel that the data is filled correctly by you and the efforts are taken from your side, we will do a virtual TI if the cities are not safe. If the cities are not safe, we can try to do a physical TI at your college site based on mutual discussion between the college and the TJ. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, you can contact me directly because we are running short of time. And okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir, for the wonderful session. Now I request